welcome back. If you're joining me from another video, if you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have another smart doll opening. My wedding anniversary is coming up of 21 years and my hubby got me 2 smart dolls and 2 utter chaos bundles. So when they arrived, I saw the smart doll boxes, but I didn't see the utter chaos bundles. So I went into them, and in the accessories, they put 1 utter chaos box into each accessory box. So they're in there. Now, today I'm opening Mirai. Now, some of you will recall when I first started collecting smart doll, with the 2 new dolls, I'll be up to 10 dolls. 1 doll I did not want was Mirai. I looked at her and I did not connect with her at that time. But then I talked to a few of you in private messages, and I slowly started to come around. Like, I started to look at pictures of her and think, my goodness, I don't really have her hair color, I don't have her face shape, I don't have her eyes. And I started to think, yeah, Mirai, I want Mirai. And I got her. So she's going to be opened up in this one. So if you're new to smart dolls, they effectively come in a box about this size, which is all sealed up, all beautifully done. And then inside the box you will get a bag. Now this is a new bag for me. Most of my dolls, apart from Fortitude actually, came with the previous bag, which has the stiff, what do you call them, corners on them. I'm not as big a fan of the new bag as I am of the previous one. I love the previous one. It is the best book carrier ever. If you're going to like a secondhand bookstore and it's got those starched things, it is the most fabulous book carrier ever. And I'm still not up to date with, you know, everybody says do Kindle now. I still like to hold a book. I don't know, there's something magical about holding a book and reading it, so I've done that. So they come in, anyway, getting onto it, they come in this bag, which is pretty much purpose made for the box. And on the front it has keep calm and carry a smart doll. So they're still beautiful, beautiful bags that they come with. Casey, my smart doll Starlight and Milk, she's over there. She's kind of like my favorite. And she's in for every opening. She's my first smart doll. Then inside the bag, when you bring it down here, it's a dark day in New Zealand, so I've put on like 2 spotlights, so hopefully it's okay lighting. You get your box. Now this box here has Smart Doll Design by Danny Chu on it, and it is effectively what will hold the things that come with your smart doll, such as your wig and your stand, and then any accessories you order on top of that. And it's a lovely little box as well. I've been saving them to put things in. And some of them I've given away too. And then we go. And then you get your doll. Now, she is big, so they come in this L shape. Oh my goodness, she's got white undies on. I have never seen these white ones before. She's got white undies on. Oh, that's awesome. I don't have a set like that. That's cool. So this is Mirai, and compared to my arm, they are big dolls. Like, smart dolls are not considered ball jointed dolls, even though some people could say, well, they've got ball joints on them, because they're not strung like BJDs. I've seen lots of people call them hinge dolls. But yeah, they're considered different in the scope of BJDs. When you get the bubble wrap, you pull it off. So long. Hello, darling. God, she's beautiful. How could I ever have said I didn't want her? She is just gorgeous. And then they have this little plastic wrap around. Oh, from the top. Pull it down. Hello, darling. I love the underwear that came with you. I've always had the, before this, they came with like ordinary white undies, and then he changed them to this one which has Smart Doll, the future is in your hands with Smart Doll, which I think is fabulous. He spans on. And I've got a whole heap of grey ones of this, but this is the first white one I've had, so I don't know if that's the new colour or not, but that's cool. I'm excited just for her undies. So this is the doll. She is in her birthing pose pretty much, with her arms at her side and her feet down. I'll bring her up and we'll have a look up her close after we get into the accessories. So putting Mirai aside for a second. Okay, so Casey is holding her new sister up there. She's like, Mum, don't lay her on the tablecloth. How unladylike. So she's holding her up for me. So this is your accessories box. Very easy to open, just a matter of bloop. And then we'll get out the 2 items which will come standard with your doll, which of course she needs some hair. So Mirai comes with a hazel wig in the long. I have seen previous Mirai's came with like a short bob as well. We will have a look at that when we open that up. And then they all come with the basic stand and a do not feed after midnight card. So the basic stand is kind of cool. This part you'll see is in the same flesh tone. Now Smart Doll at the moment comes in 4 different flesh tones, cinnamon being the lightest, tea being a tan, cocoa being your darker skin, and then blue, which is kind of like alien interstellar zombie sort of color. And Casey here, if you're wondering why she's so light, is because she's in a discontinued color, which was the lightest color milk. So this part will always be the same color as your doll, and it's a basic stand. It works perfectly. It's good. So the next thing, now I've watched a few of you open these. I watched My Lady Disdain. I love her Smart Doll channel when she does lives and things. I think it's a lovely channel. So I watched her opening a couple of these. So I'm going to open a couple. I don't think they vary too much, but this is an Utter Chaos bundle. Open it up. You can see some things that I've already seen other people open up. So now I get to open them. Oh, yay! So this is a stand. Now I don't have any of the different kinds of stands, and I saw them say in the channel that if you're using this and you want to do like a jumping pose, basically where your Smart Doll is, you know, suspended in air, you basically put them in the thing and then you use a screwdriver to tighten up this bolt here, which is kind of cool. I don't have any of the fancy stands, so this is quite neat for me. I'll get to play around with this. I have quite a large garden which actually goes out into a forested area, so this will be great for the forested area because there's no way I'd put my dolls down on the dirt in the forest. So this will be cool. This will be fun to play with. So that was the first item. Now this I saw people opening and I was like, oh my goodness, it's like a raincoat weather. Winter's just gone in New Zealand, so we're in spring at the moment. So for next winter, my girls can head out to Starbucks in a rain jacket. This looks very much like something you'd pick up at Kathmandu. How cute! Love it. And then, okay. Now the mummy top is not really mummy as in, you know, the Egyptian undead mummies, you know, that sort of sound they make. This is like a boob tube, which is not really something I'm into. I saw the other ladies get it and I was like, not really my style. I mean, I might put it under like, yeah, I might put it under something like this where you really can't see it, and if you have the jacket undone it looks like, but this isn't really my style or colors. It's kind of a bit, I don't know. It goes with the post-apocalyptic era sort of thing. This I'm interested in because I was wondering if this was Starlight's wig. I saw people opening this up. Doesn't have anything. So I will open that right now and see if this is Starlight's wig. Okay, so I've got Starlight down. Let's get these. These are really handy to hold on to, by the way. The amount of secondhand lots I get, which the wigs are just sitting loose. So hold on to your hair nets. You might not think you need them, but they're... No. Oh, actually, hang on. Close, but I don't think it's the same. No, definitely not with the front. No, not with the front. Starlight has a fringe going here. Very, very close in color. Almost to the point that you can't see a difference. It's almost like it's her hair, but in a different style. Or this is one shade lighter. Very, very hard to see the difference. I can see... Oh, no, it's even hard for me to tell the difference. It looks like Starlight's wig color, but in a different shade. So that's cool. I mean, I'm always looking for different wigs to play with. So that's that one. So I was wondering about that one. Let's get back to it. Here is Mirai up close. Yes, I have a smart doll bag behind her because apparently Moment wants to steal the attention way in the background and the camera keeps on focusing on her. She is so incredibly cute. Look at that face. I have no idea why I thought she was too plain. She has a very classic anime smile to her, but look at this little white freckle on her cheek there. See if I can get that up close for you without Moment stealing her thunder. Look at that. On her blushing is like a little white highlight, and then her lips are done in a smile in a soft pink. Very, very cute. Her eyes are in a black and a brown. She has one line to give her an eye crease just before her eyebrows, which is a light brown with a dark brown line inside. And she has hazel eyes that are just gorgeous. And then coming down, since this is the first time I've got a white underwear set, which kind of put me off when I first took her out. I was like, hey, I haven't got that. I haven't seen anyone get that. I've seen them get the purple ones, which I'm super jealous of. Super jealous of the purple sets that went out with a few people. I have a couple of the grey ones, and I have lots of the original white sports bra sets. But these ones with the black bands are so incredibly cute. So she has a standard smart doll body. Now the smart doll bodies don't really change too much. Well, they don't change at all depending on the tone. They have all the points of articulation and then some. Basically, you can move their head from side to side. They can look down. They can look up to the sky. They have the shoulder movement and they can rotate it. And they have the elbow movement, and it is such a cool elbow movement with the special joint. It can pretty much go right back on itself like this. You know, she's strangling herself. Don't do that, darling. And the elbow joint, you just push it back in if it comes out, just like that. And they have the hand movement all over on this rotation here. You can get different hands, which are as easy as pulling the hands off. Pulling the hands off, she says. Whoop, whoop. Not pulling the entire hand off. You can actually just take off this part. And there are different hand emotes you can use, which I have a cinnamon in. They have the movement here, so they can put their legs right out here like she's doing some sort of fancy ballet move, or back to this stage, or forward to this point. Knee movement, of course, but the knee does not have rotation. It is basically an up and down, and then the foot is all in a rotation. So they're fantastic movement for the dolls. The joints are really, really good on these dolls. I still find, even with Starlight, Smart Doll Starlight, Casey, sorry, sometimes I call her Casey, sometimes I call her Starlight, it must be very confusing. Her joints, even though I've posed her a million times, are still quite stiff, and I still have to sometimes fight with her to do what I want. So let's get the wig on this darling, as she would like some hair. Okay, so Mirai's ready for her first ever spa day. So we have the one we got in the Utter Chaos pack, but I'll leave that for something else. I'm going to put that one back in. I'm going to go with this hazel hair, because I don't think any of my girls, well, Fortitude up here kind of has, in the orange outfit, she kind of has, yeah, she has the golden hazel hair, but this one isn't, hers isn't a wave and a curl. This one is a straight down, I believe. And it's going to go fabulous with her hazel eyes. Pull it out. Get this sorted. So the wigs come in these hair nets, and to keep them nice, you get a bit of padding in there. Now, I've seen lots of people do different ways. Some of the doll wigs are easier to get on than others. Genesis, I think, was the hardest, and she even says on the website that her wig was quite hard to put on, the Genesis with the short bob wig. I think they've remade her now in a long. But what I do is I hold it at the top like this, and then I grab the little bit at the side and I pull down. Now this is what usually works for me. It's what usually works, but you know, sometimes when you're on camera it doesn't work as good. So hold the top part and pull down. Come on, Lace. We're gonna fight with it. Are we gonna fight? Are we gonna have a fight on our hands, girls? We got a fight on our hands. Give me a second. Well, I had a bit of a fight with it, but eventually my putting the finger on top and pulling at the side came down. It could be because I'm wearing my gloves because I don't want dirty hands on my dolls. But it was a bit of a fight. I kept on trying to get my finger up to grab the lip of the wig and pull it down, which works. Like I said, on the majority of my dolls, it works absolutely fine. But every time I went to go pick it down, it went pop, or I'd get this side down, and then I'd get this side halfway, and they'd go pop, and this side would fly off. It was, I should have filmed it, and I should have kept the footage and filmed it and put it on, but I didn't want to embarrass Mirai. Now, I don't have a name for her at the moment, so I need to think up a name, which will come to me when I basically give her a backstory. I believe that, you know, the majority of us doll lovers, we connect with a doll, we make a story, and then we come up with a name which kind of suits for what we're doing. So one thing that I did want to do with her also is I do want to try on this weird boob tube. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't know about her, but if somebody told me to wear this, I'd tell them to go take a flying leap. I'll be like, I am not homeless, thank you. Okay, Mirai. Ooh, this is really tight too. I have to do the old... Now, if you are new to smart dolls, they can come apart. And you are left with a stump, basically. So this is a good thing with smart dolls, is they are easy, so incredibly easy to dress. I love that you can take them apart and put them together. Now I'm assuming the skinnier size goes to her waist here to give her shape. So can I do it over her boobage? I don't know. What a strange little outfit. Come on. Can I wiggle you down, or am I doing this completely wrong? No, I don't want to put it on anymore. I don't want to put that on anymore. I'm just like, I don't like it. I'm going to be honest, I don't like it. This, however, I love, and I am going to try this on her right now. Anybody want a free smart doll top? All right. Okay, so let's have a look. Look at the zips. How cute is this? Oh, I love this. And the inside, look at the stitching. I mean, I saw a lady saying that they thought smart doll clothing was too expensive, but I think that's from someone who mustn't sew a lot, to be quite honest, because the stitching and the time taken to make these so accurate is just so much more time. I mean, I consider myself pretty good at sewing, but seeing all this tiny stitching, the time taken, how beautiful it is put together. I know the hours that are involved in this, and look at these. Look at these little clasps on the pockets. So these are real pockets as well that you can open up. This is just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So let's fish one of her arms through there. Hello! Her head just sitting down there. It's like, hello darling, I love you. Let me just throw your head on the ground. So let's just fish her arm through here. I hope it's staying in focus. The camera is being very disagreeable today. So we've got one arm, woo! And we'll connect it back up. Isn't this cool, the way you can just pull them apart and put them back together? Hopefully not break them while we're putting it together. And where's the other arm? Take off her hand. See? Stubbies. I've got stubbies. Put her other arm through here. And then put these down. And through there. Oh. Oh my goodness. Why can I not put that in? Why can I not put that in? I've moved the camera back a bit so you can see what I'm doing. That's the problem with me. I get so focused on what I'm doing, I don't even look at the camera. There's been times I've uploaded videos and a friend will send me a message saying, you probably want to look at this. You didn't edit this right. And I'll be like, oh, well, I didn't really watch my video. I'm sorry. goes into editing and I go once through. Where's her other hand? Or is it already on? Oh, it's already on. Haha! Isn't this cool? I love this so much, this jacket. Let's do it up. Look at that. Now, her wig is going to be annoying. This is partially why I actually really love the dolls with the bob wigs, because you can wear all the clothing without worrying, but because it is that way, sorry my darling, you're going to be a bit bald. Let's just take your wig off. Let's do up your zip. Oh, so cute. She's so adorable. Look at that. She's ready for the wet weather that's non-existent in New Zealand at the moment. So cute, so cute. Look at this. She's spying on you. Like the stalker down the street. But at least she's covering her nose and her mouth, so she's ready. She's being safe. So now I have Smart Doll clothing, official Smart Doll clothing, so I could put like a pair of jeans on her with this. Wouldn't that be amazing? Let me move the camera back a bit. So excusing the butt shot here, on the back there is a little hole so you can put her stand through and stand her with the jacket without having a lumpy pumpy in the jacket, which is so cool. Let's try that out. And I do want to bring this up because somebody's probably thinking, oh, she left it in the bag. There is an eye cradle as well in the Articulation bag. So you can put it in here and then push it in. And then to use this, you basically go, boop, boop. Put the legs down. My darling, you ain't got pigeon feet. Come on now. And then you can stand them up. So Danny says to point the toes forward. So I always do this. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but that's what he said to do. And then you can stand them like this and you can pose them, and it's as easy as that. And having in the clothes that forethought to have the hole at the back, how cool is that? So let me get her back in her wig. Haha, time to fight with her a bit. And then we'll do our clothes. I'm so excited. So that was my opening on Mirai and an Utter Chaos bundle. I absolutely love her. For the sake of completedness, I put on the wig that she came with. Now this wig went on super easy. Basically I could use my tap on the top and pull down each side, even when I had gloves on. So I think it's just maybe her wig is a bit tighter than usual. I am going to keep her in this color. I just think it looks so fabulous with her eyes, but I just wanted to show them together that I do think that there is more of a tiny bit of a lighter tone in Casey's wig, but they look so similar. It's very hard to tell in the lights the difference or the shadows. And she, you know, just show that this one has a bit of a fringe and this one has full down. She's gorgeous. I love that jacket on her. I wish it was coming into winter so I could put it on my dolls. A little bit silly, taking them out in the jacket when it's summer, darlings, but that's the way it is. So I will admit when I'm wrong. When I said I thought Mirai was boring, I was entirely wrong. She is a beautiful doll. I love her. I'm so glad she's in my collection. In about 4 days actually. In about 4 days I'll also do my opening of Dimension, who actually has eye makeup. All my dolls have black or brown varying shades in their makeup. And then Dimension has a touch of purple, which I think is great. So it adds another layer of dimension to her. If you like this opening, or if you love smart dolls, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're a smart doll lover yourself with the channel, just leave in the comments below that, you know, you have your own channel and I'll watch your videos and give you a thumbs up, etc. I'm trying to connect with other smart doll lovers, as these currently are my favorite dolls and I'm so excited about them. And if you have any name suggestions, Mirai's looking for one. I haven't come up with a backstory yet, but when I think of something, you know, one of your names might suggested to me might just connect with what's going on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.